Do I need to refresh my Twitch or some shit? Ah, fair enough, I do. Okay, fair enough. Alright, hello again, guys. Like I said, right back into it. I had to refresh Twitch. I was fucking sitting there like, huh? Like, I was just staring at my fucking computer like an idiot. Alright, Monokuma statue. Let's go. Class trial time. Rumble, rumble, rumble! Yeah. You can see us? Okay, good. Fair enough. Right, there we are. We should be all good, I think. I'm gonna have a sip of Coke real quick. Coca-Cola. Ice cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. Buy Coke? Exactly. Buy Coca-Cola. I hope they sponsor me one day. Yeah, I never share my Coke with anybody. That's a no-go on that. I never share my Coke. Ever. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? Yeah, I never share my Coke. I can't do it. It's a fucking no-go. I can't do that. As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival. So either Kokichi is still alive, or Kaito is still alive. We don't know which.
That's nice!
Ah, a battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is a truly magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have been as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right, the person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
Doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
We must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of, no rules have been violated, not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what, so get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. Now let's get started.
We don't know, chicken. We don't know.
Mix equal parts, life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you'll have yourself a truly decadent class trial.
Yeah, we don't know, chicken. We have no idea. Hopefully we'll find out soon. And once more, we faced a class trial. Alright, so I am known to get a little bit pissed off in the class trials. I say a little bit, probably a lot. I'll try not to, but no promises. So, volume warning from here on in. Fair warning, alright? Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. I think it makes the most sense for Maki to die, like to be the murderer, to grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. Oh yeah, there you go. That's everybody who died, so sorry for the no spoiler warning. I totally forget it does this every fucking time. My bad. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Oh god. Also, that's another thing. I can't tell what the blue text means. I think it means I have to agree and there's no lying to agree with people. And lying is only used on yellow text, but sometimes it's hard to interpret where you have to lie, so I'll probably fuck that up. So, I'm sorry if I end up getting pissed off during this, because I probably will. Fair warning, like I said. We only have 4 crystals to use. But I don't know what we can afford. I don't know what would be the most helpful. 32! Fuck! Increases the amount of monocoins. Increases the amount of monocoins obtained after class trials. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need that. Also, 32? That's ridiculous. So Maki's skill is absolutely useless. What is this? I don't think we need that. Thank you for the host, Rekko. How's it going? Pretty much only have to lie when the game directly tells you something, like I'll have to do something extreme. Okay, I see. So that's the cue for it. Alright, thank you very much. I figured that, but, like, I don't think of it at the time where it's relevant, if that makes sense. But I did say there's no indicator of when you have to lie, and that's what pisses me off. So, what'd you call me? Oh, it's Rolo, shit. I misread that the entire time, I'm sorry. It's Rolo, then. Kinda like the chocolate candy, a little bit. Power of Life and Death. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during Blade Lock. I don't think I need that. I'm sorry about this, I'm just going through skills and what I could potentially grab that would help. I think I'm fine during Argument Armament, so I don't think I need that. Can't afford that. What is this? Slows the speed of the reticle, effective during non-stop debates, can be combined with Upshift. I don't understand what the point of those are. Is there no skills I can really get? What is this? Reveals V points. Librarian's Glare instantly silences loud voices, effective during mass panic debates. Also, I didn't see who followed, and I don't know if my bot does that, so I might have to set it up differently, but whoever you were, thank you very much for the follow, and speak up in chat so I can, thank you accordingly. Instantly silences loud voices, effective during mass panic debates. I think I might as well go with that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll go with that. Alright, so let's get into the class trial. Like I said, I'll fuck it up, guaranteed, so... I might get pissed off during this, so for all of you who are new from Rolo's host, warning, I may get fucking pissed off. So, fair volume warning, I tend to rage sometimes, but I try not to, but it usually doesn't work too well. So during the class trial, like I said, volume warning. Because I don't control my anger super well.
With a basic explanation of the class trial.
It wasn't you, Senpai? Senpai Erios, it kind of sounds like Cheerios and a mix of Senpai, it's weird.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote
I like how
for
Kaito has a question mark
who
over
done
his face. That's hilarious.
Vote correctly, and only the
Where's
black
Kokichi's
ones will
picture?
be
I want to see what it
punished.
has on Kokichi's, but I'm guessing it's
Pick
going to have a
the
question mark
wrong
as well.
person.
Oh yeah, so if you guys basically don't know what Danganronpa is, it's basically like the Hunger Games. Like, kids have their memories wiped, they're pitted against each other, and forced to compete in a killing game. And they have to murder each other and try and get away with it in a class trial, so it's like kind of set up as a VN. And you basically go through evidence, and you basically try and figure out who murdered who. Well, you figure out who dies, right? Like, it's revealed, and then you gotta figure out who murdered them, right? I think it's funny how you said you lose your temper easily. How did you not yell at me for sucking at Cuphead? Because I would suck at it as well, and it looks like a really fucking hard
I will
game.
punish everyone besides
A
the
really
black
hard
ant,
game.
and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Oh, I see. I thought that was
Don't
gonna be
need your
Kaito or
rules
Kokichi popping
We'll
in,
find our own
not
reasons
Kito.
to live. And we'll do whatever it takes
So
to
like I was
survive.
telling everybody before you showed up, Rolo, thank you for the host again, by the way, my friend. I will fuck up the class trial. I seem really smart during the investigation. You can ask everybody who was here previously. But during the class trial, I will fuck it up. Guaranteed.
Wow,
Guaranteed.
an actual talking robot. I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
He's a talking robot, you idiot.
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Yeah, why isn't Kokichi here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Unique circumstances?
I don't like that.
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
I usually don't like hints. I like to get pissed off until I figure out what the game wants, and then I try and figure out why the game wanted that specific answer, and then they elaborate with more information that you didn't know on why it was the correct answer, if that makes any sense.
Given these circumstances,
Yeah, they both have
I
question
decided
marks.
to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Fucking Jesus Christ. No, I like to rage. I don't like to, but I do. I have a tendency
After all,
to.
it'd be
I
a
don't
shame
want
if
to,
I
because
let
I know
such a
people don't
rare
want to hear people
opportunity
yell
go
and
to
bitch,
waste.
so, like, I completely understand that. But it's really hard for me sometimes not to. Like I said, I don't have the best grasp on my temper, and I'm not known to be a patient person, so...
Is it possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
Oh, fuck off, you cunts. Are you
It's all
serious?
part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
Oh my god.
I I guess we have no choice.
Jesus, this is gonna be a weird trial. This is truly unique. This has never been done before.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
No.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
Well, you two are fucking idiots, and you're not as smart as me, are you?
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
Also, I agree with that.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
I think Maki's right. I think she came with the same conclusion I did, that it has to be
But we need
Kaito
to
under
be
there.
absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
Yeah, we do have to be sure, but I'm influenced to agree with Maki. That it has to be Kaito under there.
the other person will never show themselves, right?
But how does Maki know it has to be Kaito? Why would she be saying that? Unless she went through the same mental gymnastics that I did to figure it out, or if she's actually the murderer, right?
Before we can identify a suspect,
Yes.
we need to determine who
Absolutely.
the victim is.
You have permission to clip whatever you wish, my dear. Absolutely. Even if I say don't clip that, that's basically an indication to clip that, alright?
What a pain.
In fact, you know what? I've never had people take clips of my streams, usually. Like, there's been a few in the past, but they were usually stupid ones that weren't very funny, so I deleted them. But there's ones that have been, like, really fucking hilarious. And they're usually ones that I take myself. And I know that sounds douchey, but everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. So are we going to run through the possibility of whether it's Kaito or Kokichi in the class trial before they show up? That's what I'm getting at. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Right. This is where I'm gonna fuck up, by the way. So, rage warning starts from here on in.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Why?
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
That's true, I'm not arguing
so
that.
he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
Yeah.
And
True.
the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Yes.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi. We lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
Am I supposed to argue what Maki says with Kokichi's disappearance? There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is.
Has to be Kaito.
It has to be Kokichi's disappearance on what
Kaito was
Maki
taken
says.
prisoner by Kokichi,
That's the best thing I can get out of this
so
one
he
right
could
here.
have killed him whenever he wanted.
So, for those who don't know, I'm great at the minigames. I kick ass at the minigames, but I fucking suck at the non-stop debates, because sometimes I have to just go through options. Over and over and over. What? How would that not work? Kokichi had died, then we found evidence of his body, or at least a trace of his body. Didn't find anything of his, but we did find Kaito's clothes. That's why Kaito must be the victim. That doesn't make any sense, Maki. That line of thinking doesn't make any sense. Just because Kaito's clothes are in the press doesn't mean you can know for sure it's Kaito in the press. Kokichi's disappearance, we don't know whether it's Kaito or Kokichi, so Kokichi being disappeared and not knowing whether he's in the press or not makes perfect sense.
Oh no!
That makes perfect sense. I don't understand. That's what I don't get about this game. It's fucking stupid like that.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi.
Am I supposed to argue it with Kokichi's clothes instead of disappearance? Even though they both are a correct answer?
Hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
There's slightly more evidence for Kaito than
Kokichi can't
Kokichi.
be
Yeah,
the
but that
victim
doesn't
because
mean
there's no
it's
evidence
Kaito.
for it.
What?
That's wrong!
Why is it Kokichi's clothes instead of his disappearance? I'd love to see the logic behind this. Why?
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this.
Oh, I see, because you can't use the disappearance because it's not something physical. It's not physical evidence. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, now that I think about it a little bit more, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense, that it's physical evidence. I'm basically saying, oh, we don't know where Kokichi is, so he could be the one in the compress, and she's saying, oh, but it's Kaito's jacket, so I have to say clothes instead. Because I don't have physical evidence. But they all know Kokichi's disappearance. So they basically are the same exact thing. Except one's physical evidence, and the other one's just, you know, logic, or reason.
That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury.
Plus, I get health back from getting correct answers, so hopefully I'm still at full health.
Kokichi was
I suck at the non-stop debates. Those are the only things that make me fail trials, by the way. So if I die, you know why. So.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
Exactly, like they were trying to be hid on purpose.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
So?
As long as we have
Kokichi could have been dressed in
there's
Kaito's
no
jacket.
doubt that Kaito
Or
was the
Kaito
one
could have been
murdered.
dressed in Kaito's jacket. Those are the two possibilities we can come to.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence.
How is it irrefutable evidence if you don't know who the victim was and all you have to go on is clothes? These people are fucking retarded. Like, legit retarded. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. Gonna go grab your other account to watch me on too? Dude, that's not necessary at all. I'm just happy that you're here. Like, even one of your accounts. But why is that? I thought he had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Maybe Maki knows Kaito is dead. And she's trying to steer us in the right answer. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic
Yeah, we don't
press.
know who was wearing them, right? Maybe that's why Kokichi's clothes were off. Maybe she swapped the clothes or something.
What about them?
Something peculiar about those clothes. Sleeve of the jacket? The owner of the clothing? Nah, sleeve of the jacket.
That's it.
Yeah, but I do what I eat,
Why
though.
was only the sleeve
Oh, you do what you
sticking out of
want.
the hydraulic
Okay, I
press?
was gonna say that sentence made no sense. Tins. Shut up. I tried to be funny, it was a misfire. Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? Exactly, unless it was meant to make
If
us
Kaito
think
had
that it
been
was
crushed
Kaito or
by the
something.
press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
Right?
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
God damn it, Maki, you fucking bitch. You're making me have to do this crap. I'm gonna fuck this up too. Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I had to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
I think Maki killed him, dude. Whoever it was, whoever the victim was, I think Maki was behind it. But I think one of the two was involved. Either Kaito or Kokichi. I'm gonna fuck this up too, by the way.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. It's rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Yeah, I
but
can.
Kaito.
Yeah, I
If
can.
you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
God, the way you have to angle this is so precise, it's really annoying.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
She's stupider
He
than I
always
am,
dressed
isn't she?
himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
That's true.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
There's only one thing I can argue, so it has to be the sleeve of his jacket, because it was his left sleeve. I remember them saying that. But I don't know what arm Kaito never put through the sleeve. Whether it was left or his right. Maki's claim appears solid, but I know that it's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito's dead on
He
that
always
evidence.
dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already.
Kaito's coat, I
Otherwise,
think?
you're getting in the way.
Wouldn't be bloodstained in the bathroom. Also, that's bullshit. I sliced that like 5 fucking times. What's up, Taro? How's it going? Okay, I have to argue that
He always
it's gotta be his coat.
in a rather odd manner.
It's gotta be his coat.
He never put his arms.
Fuck! Yeah!
I'll cut through
Nice,
your
you have to
words.
angle it in a very weird way. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing fine so far. It's okay.
Yes, it's true.
I reasoned out the other
He put his
options, so
arm
we got
through
it
the
right.
sleeve.
But it was his left sleeve,
But
right?
that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Uh-huh. I couldn't remember what arm it was.
And the left
Wait,
sleeve
whoa, whoa, whoa,
was the
whoa.
one we found
He wear
outside.
his left sleeve normally? Oh, he wore his right one normally. I was gonna say, that was the right...
That's
No.
awfully strange, isn't it?
Oh wait, no, never mind, they're right. Okay. I was gonna say, they have the fucking thing backwards then.
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
My squad came in second in Apex tourney today? That's pretty cool, Taro. I have no idea what the fuck Apex is. I don't play games like that, so I have no idea.
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Yeah, maybe neither of the arms were full through the sleeves. That's a fair...
Stop getting in my way. I have to
That is a
defeat
fair
Kokichi.
statement on her behalf, honestly. Maki, what's really going on? Seems you've made up your mind and Kaito's definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though.
If she was the murderer.
Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
I don't think
that's
Kokichi is the
true.
mastermind at all.
Monokuma,
Like I said, I
hurry
think
up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
he's just fucking around. And using that
Already? You
to tell
sure
people
it's
he's the
not too
mastermind, but he
soon?
isn't.
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
In an exisal, huh? What an entrance. That's pretty neat. Oh. They're not gonna get out of the exisal?
Exisal?
Why is it standing behind Kaito's podium?
What? Why is an Exisal here?
Haha. Whoops. My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Kaito's alive? So it was Kokichi in the press. What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Alright, so it was Kokichi in the press. Kokichi is dead. He wasn't the mastermind. If Kokichi was dead, the killing game would be over. Kokichi isn't the mastermind. Just like I thought. Okay, Kaito's alive. Holy shit. Like I said, we can't tell if it's Kaito in the press just because it's his jacket. We don't know who was wearing the jacket. There's no way to tell.
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
So I was right, Maki did go to bust Kaito out. And then she killed Kokichi, and Kokichi's in the press. Either that or Kaito killed Kokichi himself. Yeah, so maybe either they were working together, Maki's going to take the fall for Kaito and die, or Kaito's going to take the fall for Maki. And one of them decided to cover the other person and be the killer. That's gotta be what it is.
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
What?!
You guys thought I died? I would never!
Fuck me! God damn it, this fucking game, man! Fuck.
Kokichi?
Fucking, I hate this game. God damn it, dude. What the fuck?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh.
Oh my god,
Instead of
Kaito is
cry.
dead. So my original thought was right.
Wow, that's...
God damn, but
How old
you
are
guys
you?
know I thought through both possibilities, right?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
So Kaito is dead, but we don't know who did it. I don't think it was Kokichi, I think that's too obvious. I think Maki did it now. Now that we know who the victim is.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Oh my fucking god, how did he mimic Kaito's voice like that?
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
I think it's Maki, dude. I think Maki killed Kaito.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video
Kokichi
camera.
was dead set on detaining Kaito and not killing him. Because he didn't want to die, so he wouldn't become a murderer himself. So if Kokichi didn't do it, if we go off that possibility, and Kaito is legit dead, which we've established, because Kokichi is definitely here, I think Maki did it.
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I
Oh my god, dude.
everyone could see it clearly.
I think Maki's the murderer, man. I think Maki murdered Kaito.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment.
The moment the victim died, right? Then either Kaito was poisoned to be moved to the press and then had the antidote before the slab came down. Or he was put there overnight and he was there. And when Maki fucking threw the orb or whatever, the thing came down.
Hey, Monokuma.
Whoa, wait a minute. If that's the case, what the fuck? You would have had to started the press and then thrown the grenade to get that to work, wouldn't you? Unless, like I said, you killed Kaito last night and then he's been there.
Roger that!
God damn, dude, this trial is pretty good. It's pretty well set up, I gotta say. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exisal, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. This is what I want to see the video on whether Kaito was there at a specific time or there at a different time. I want to see if I can... Yeah, it is Kaito. Ah, bro. God damn it, that's rough. That's fucking rough, dude. Having to watch your friend die after just learning that it was them that was dead, that sucks.
Huh? Kaito?
Yeah, it's Kaito.
This is terrible.
Like I originally said, I figured it was Kaito in the press, dude. I figured it could be Kokichi or it could be Kaito. But I feel like this is set up to make us think it was Kokichi and it's actually Kaito in the press. And you guys heard my logic about that when I was going through the possibilities of who the murderer was. You can rewind the tape if you want.
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it.
They already did the voices.
The moment Kaito was crushed.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
Oh my god.
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer
So you
to
can't-
edit it either.
You can pause the video camera, huh? But you can't alter it, so you can pause it and rewind it and fast forward it. But I can only see the pause function being used for that.
Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
Okay, so it wasn't altered at all.
If it wasn't connected to
Yeah,
any
exactly.
computer,
If
then
it wasn't
editing the
connected, then
footage would be
editing wouldn't be
impossible.
possible. Okay.
Which means this footage is 100%.
But it could have been paused. So like I said, maybe the frame for the murder, maybe they unpaused the camera. Maybe... No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make any sense. How would Maki unpause the camera as soon as we got into the hangar? Because we were there, and the slab was already down, so she couldn't have unpaused the camera footage. Oh, but it's just camera footage. That is true.
If that's the case,
It's not the
then
slab
some
itself.
suspicions can be lifted.
Okay. Yep,
The body
Kaito's
we
dead.
found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
God damn, dude. The murder video has been recorded in the monopad. View it from the truth bullet menu. The camera's gonna come into play. So the footage must have been paused because I can't see why it would be rewound. Unless the video was already rewound and meant to play just from that moment. That could be a thing. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such
That
a
actually wasn't too bad.
horrible death.
He just suffered being stabbed, I think. And he wouldn't have even felt the press. He wasn't alive at that point, I don't think. I think he was already dead.
Died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Jesus Christ, Himiko, are you fucking into that?
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel
Well, Samugi's not into that, clearly.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you. I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. Exactly, that's why I thought it was Maki. Kokichi was dead set on detaining Kaito. He said so. Also, why does it look like fucking Cheeto was smeared all over their goddamn pictures? Who the fuck didn't wash their hands? Alright, shout out to Cheetos, by the way. He had just told us that all he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe
I
that
don't
I'm
think
the
it
one
was
in
fucking
this exasol.
Kokichi, dude. I think it was Maki, man. I think I'm right.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is you.
No, that's bullshit, you fucking idiot.
Huh? Why?
Yeah, why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene.
No, the camera was set up. He wasn't there. He didn't have to be there.
As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
No, that's bullshit. You can't make that kind of call with that
If the
info.
culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
Nah, he's bullshitting. He's bullshitting. What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
Yeah, totally.
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial.
No, Kokichi's lying.
I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to
No,
the crime?
Kokichi didn't do it.
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided? Is it okay that this trial was so short?
Nah, this is bullshit.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the
Yeah,
killer.
you would say that, wouldn't you, Miss Killer Assassin Pants? You would, wouldn't you?
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules.
Yeah, Kokichi's lying his fucking
That would
ass off. His
desecrate the
hot
killing
topic
game
little
Junko and
fucking
Oshima
safety pin ass off.
Your beloved Junko and Oshima.
I also said this. I said by the rules of the first killing game. There's no way that they could violate the rules if they break them. Like, they would have to murder themselves or be subject to execution as per the rules. Right?
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go.
Wait, why did he
before
just say
Kokichi
Junko
changes
as a question mark, as if he doesn't know who the fuck Junko is at all?
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
No, it's not.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends?
Yeah, this is bullshit, dude.
That's not how this goes.
Exactly. This is
That
bullshit.
doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it?
No.
remnants of the
Ko-
sparrow
Kokichi's
like that.
very much established. He's still very in this.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video.
Exactly.
There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation.
Yeah, if Kokichi was trying to spice things up and spruce things up, why the camera footage? We've already established that Kokichi was here, but if he brought undeniable proof that Kaito was the victim, that means he gives a shit about the killing game, which means he must be lying. And the victim, or the fucking murderer, can't be him. I mean, the murderer can't be him.
Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us. Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Yup, I believe him. I agree.
Are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Au contraire, I think it's you, bitch. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
Uh-huh, and I think I have a pretty good idea who it is.
One of us?
I have a pretty good idea of who it is, and I think I'm right.
That's not possible.
I think it's Miss Killer Assassin Pants. Oh yeah, it's totally possible.
No,
if you think
I
about
didn't
it.
say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
And with that, I'm gonna go piss. I'll be back in a minute. I'll see you very soon. I'm doing this now because I don't want to have to do it later, so sit tight and I'll be back very, very soon. Enjoy the Be Right Back, and I'll be back in a second. Right, sorry about that. It's about to get a hell of a lot more interesting. Sorry, D, I actually pissed like a horse. Like, I'd take like 5 seconds and then I'm back, so I'm sorry about that. I think it's fucking Maki, dude. I really do. I think it's Maki. I think it makes the most sense. I think I explained why. She obviously saw Kaito was suffering and cared for him.
What you said previously.
And she's trying to do it to frame Kokichi to implicate him and make him look suspicious, so she can get rid of him. Or she devised a plan that would kill both Kaito and Kokichi, and she used Kaito to be able to pull it off. Because she said she would kill Kokichi at any cost. She did say that.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Yup. I think it's fucking Maki, man.
Are you serious?
I think it's fucking Maki.
What's the truth and what's a
Even
lie?
though we saw Himiko carrying the black case, I don't think anybody can disagree with all the evidence that points to Maki.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
Nah, that's fucking bullshit.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
Nah, you killed fucking
The
Kaito.
footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the
No, the
only
footage
option.
shows Kaito dying. It doesn't show who killed him. The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? Absolutely fucking not, but I'm gonna get it wrong and I'm gonna fuck up the non-stop debate, because I always do. By the way.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Murder video?
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. That's very true.
Horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime
Yeah.
was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
The culprit is...
Kokichi Uma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
What is the safety function? Oh, that's the hydraulic press. This hydraulic press uses an infrared sensor. For safety reasons, this device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. Wait, wouldn't this say that there had to have been 2 people involved? No, that doesn't argue shit, because Kokichi could have just fucking pressed the button, right? Unless Kokichi was holding the camera recording Maki do it, and the camera wasn't, like, set up, like, attached to the wall or anything. Or the ceiling.
And Kaito's killer.
I don't know what I have to use and where. Maybe Shuichi will give me a clue. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press? That's the consensus right now. Is that even possible?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
No, Kokichi couldn't have
We all saw
recorded
footage
from that
earlier,
angle
right?
and killed Kaito at the same time by hitting the button on the press. That has to be it. That's the only thing that makes sense here. Where do I use it, though?
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
What? Who else was there besides Kaito? The shutter had an alarm and an electric barrier, but that doesn't support it at all. No one else could have entered. That leaves only Kokichi. That's bullshit. Somebody had to hold the
There's
camera
no
and
doubt
somebody had to
Kokichi is
hit the
the
button on the press. You can't record
We
from
all
that
saw that
angle.
footage
That
from
makes
earlier,
perfect
right?
sense.
Kaito got
You wouldn't be able to record the video from that angle and kill Kaito at the same time, so there couldn't have only been one person there besides
Whoever
Kaito.
committed that crime
That makes no sense! That would clear Kokichi.
In the hangar.
Or at least fucking make us think of multiple people being in the hangar.
The culprit is...
I have to argue somebody else with that
the
then.
mastermind of this entire killing game.
I have to.
And Kaito's killer.
That can't be right! My logic makes perfect sense! You can't record the video at that angle and hit the button at the same time.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
What?
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
What do I use then?
Kaito got crushed to death.
I'm not arguing that, that's true.
What a horrible video.
In fact, that's undeniable, because we saw it
Whoever
happen.
committed that crime was with Kaito.
Fuck, oh my god, I don't know! This is what I hate about this game, it's so vague!
Oh no!
Oh my god, yes, I know somebody was in the hangar when the murder occurred besides the fucking stupid person they're suspecting.
We
I
all
understand
saw
that.
footage from earlier, right?
Do I have to argue it with hydraulic press? Because that doesn't make any sense. He wasn't dead while in the cross... Yeah, I know he wasn't dead while in the compress. I understand that. Oh, bloodstain in the bathroom.
Was with Kaito in the hangar.
What?
Just leaves Kokichi then.
Oh my god, the fucking context! What the fuck?
I was wrong.
Oh my god, I hate it when it does this. What do I use and where? Safety
We all saw that
function?
footage from earlier, right?
But that wouldn't fucking mean that...
Horrible video.
That wouldn't mean shit. The safety function is irrelevant at this point in the
Was
case.
with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
What do I fucking use? And where? Oh my god, what the fuck? My logic with the camera makes perfect sense.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Safety function, hydraulic press, murder video, and crossbow. Or do I have 5? I have 5.
Horrible video.
Whoever committed that
Wait, if he
crime
was just crushed to death, why the crossbow?
was with
Is that what it
Kaito
is?
in the hangar.
But where would I shoot that at?
Just leaves Kokichi then.
Out of context, where would I use that at? There's nothing that would...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
There's nothing that this would contradict. That's what I don't understand. There's nothing that this would contradict. So why would I have to use that?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
I fucking hate this
You all
shit.
saw
It's
that
super
footage from
fucking
earlier, right?
vague and it pisses me off. It's
Kaito
so
got
dumb.
crushed to death.
Oh, contradict that? What, dude? Oh my fucking god. He was killed by that machine. How do you know that was the cause of death? What?
Oh no!
Bloodstain in the bathroom?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
I just used that though. I was on that bullet, so how does that not make sense?
Kaito got crushed to death.
What? Dude, I don't understand.
What a horrible video.
Whoever
What?
committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just
Do we have
leaves
to argue
Kokichi
what
then.
she says with safety function?
The culprit is...
He was crushed to death, but it had a safety function, but he was still crushed to death, so why would that make
Kaito's
sense?
Killer.
I'm gonna fail this trial because I don't know what bullet to use and where. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. But is that even possible?
There's no doubt that Kokichi.
What would contradict that?
We all saw that footage from earlier.
The murder
right?
video?
Kaito got
How would
crushed to
Kokichi
death.
have... How would Kokichi have killed Kaito
Video.
with the compress if he
Whoever
shot the
committed
video?
that crime
Right? Isn't that what I said
Kaito
before?
in the hangar.
So I don't argue this.
Just leaves Kokichi then.
My fucking god! What the fuck? What? Dude, I don't understand.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
I don't
We all saw
understand.
footage from earlier, right?
What am I supposed to argue and what do I argue it with?
What a horrible video.
Where is this relevant? I don't understand. This is what pisses me off about this game. It's mega fucking vague and there's multiple fucking possible answers.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
I can't argue anything there. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So where would I use this? This is what pisses me off. It's vague as fuck for no reason.
Footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
That's not untrue.
Horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Oh my fucking god, I don't know! Because the game is too fucking vague to narrow down the
We
answer.
all saw that footage from earlier, right?
I don't understand.
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Am I supposed to lie right there with murder video? I don't know. This is
Was with
dumb.
Kaito in the hangar.
I don't understand. No, I don't got this, because the fucking game is stupid and it makes no sense. It makes no sense!
I was wrong.
I'm gonna fucking look up this answer, I don't care. I'm not gonna look up the outcome of the trial, I'm not gonna look up who the murderer is. No, I'm not. I can't do that. This is fucking stupid. This is dumb. I can't look anything up without spoiling myself, I know that.
There's no doubt that Kokichi...
This is what pisses me off. It's super fucking vague. I don't know what to do. Time up! Yeah, time up, because your game sucks, and it's too fucking vague, and the shit that's logical, that I explain why it's logical, makes no sense anywhere. Uh-huh. Yep, that's my fault.
Is this...
This game's fucking retarded. It's fucking retarded! Where do I use it? This is what pisses me off about the game. It's dumb as fuck. It's vague as shit. I just have to go through every option until something works, and then it's gonna explain why that specific thing works. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That's the flaw with this fucking game. No, I don't lie there. Okay, good to know.
Damn it.
I'm just gonna try everything. I don't care how many times I fail, because this makes no
We all
fucking
saw that
sense.
footage from earlier, right?
I've already explained my path of thinking that does make perfect sense, and the game doesn't want that. Yep, that doesn't work there. Okay. I'm just gonna have to fucking screw with it until it works, because this game is fucking dumb, and it makes
We all
zero
saw that
sense.
footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
Do I contradict that with that? Nope. Okay. It's fucking stupid. This is what I don't get about the game. It's fucking vague as hell. It's super vague.
We all saw that footage from
To the
earlier,
point
right?
where you can't narrow down what to use. It's just fucking stupid. It's fucking dumb. Like, I don't understand. I don't have to lie. I think we've already established that because Shuichi didn't say
Was with
anything about it.
Kaito in the hangar.
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know what to use. I think I have to argue Maki there. But with
Kokichi
what?
Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
What do I argue her with? What do I argue it with? Killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus, but is that even possible? I have to contradict something clearly, but what?
We all saw that
And with
footage
what
from earlier,
bullet? I don't know, because I can't fucking decide what bullet to use, because it's so fucking vague, like I said. It's vague as shit.
Whoever committed that crime
I think we can fucking cross Himiko
was
out
with
of people
Kaito
we have to
in
argue.
the hangar.
right? Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Nope, video doesn't work there. Okay. I'm just gonna try contradicting Maki with everything I have. I don't know what the fucking answer is, so I just gotta go through one by one and figure it out. By process of elimination, because the game is vague as goddamn fuck. It's stupid as hell. It's fucking dumb, and it makes no sense. And then it's gonna explain why it makes sense after you get the correct answer. Exactly like I said before.
Kokichi then.
Okay, that doesn't work. I was wrong! Because the game's fucking dumb and it makes no sense.
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
I tried video, I tried hydraulic press, let me try safety function, I don't know. I don't know what the correct fucking bullet to use is. I don't know what it is. It's too fucking vague. It's overly vague for no reason.
Was with Kaito in the hangar.
It doesn't give you the correct answer.
just
Like, there's
leaves
no way to
Kokichi.
discern what the correct answer is. Oh my fucking god.
Damn it.
There's no doubt
I
that
don't
Kokichi-
understand what to use. I'm gonna fucking look up the answer. Fucking, I don't care anymore. This is stupid. DRV3 5th trial. Non-stop debate 2. I don't even care. I'm so tired of this goddamn shit. And the game being fucking retarded. It's fucking dumb. It's vague as shit and it makes no fucking sense. It makes 0 sense. So I'm gonna look up what the answer is because I don't give a goddamn fuck. I don't care. I'm tired of the game being fucking stupid and vague and retarded and making no sense. And fucking my logic. I don't care. I'm gonna look up the answer. Fucking think whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm so tired of this game fucking shitting in my open mouth. Truth bullet safety function. What clue suggests the death was not by crushing of the hydraulic press? What? Weak spot. Argue point, Kaito got crushed to death. Truth bullet safety function. I tried that, motherfucker! I tried that! I legit tried that! Did I not? Argue safety function with Kaito got crushed to death.
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Now I know what to do. Like I said, the game is vague as fuck.
That's wrong!
How would that counter that?!
The safety function would make it impossible to...
Is it because of the way she words it, he got crushed to death? Is that why? Because that's fucking retarded. Let me explain why this is fucking dumb. Let me explain. You'll completely understand exactly how my thought process works if I explain it like this. She says, Kaito was crushed to death by the hydraulic press. He was crushed, but maybe not to death. I have to argue the hydraulic press crushing Kaito, which we saw in the video, undoubtedly, with the safety function, even though we know he got crushed to death, and Shuichi is gonna say, oh, the safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press, even though that's clearly what happened? What? I can understand arguing that he got crushed to death with the press, because we already established Kaito must have been dead before he was even in the press. I said that. But how are you going to conflict, or how are you going to contradict that he got crushed to death with the safety function when you clearly saw him get crushed? That makes no sense. Game is dumb. It's fucking stupid. It's literally like that. That's what pisses me off. I literally had to look up a walkthrough because the game is so goddamn vague. Like I said, it's overly vague for no reason, just to shit in your mouth. It's stupid.
Yes.
Fucking oh my god, I didn't want to look up the answer, but I'm so tired of fucking pissing myself off with this. Fucking shit. That's what I'm talking about. The game is vague as fuck for no reason.
The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
But how are you going to contradict that he got crushed to death with the press, with the safety notice, even though you saw him get crushed to death? It'll automatically stop if the infrared sensor detects a living organism. Then it would have stopped if Kaito had been in there, which he was. But that didn't happen. It still crushed him. So how the fuck am I contradicting this with that? That's fucking retarded.
Won't move at all if there's a living person on
That makes no sense. Do you see why I get pissed off at this shit? Do you see?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
I already had that thought, hence the poison arrows. But why do I have to argue he was crushed to death with the press, with the safety function? Why couldn't I argue it with bloodstain in the fucking bathroom? That makes even more sense, does it not? Which I tried to use. Because Kaito must have been dead before. Yeah, I said bloodstain coming from bathroom. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? I said, how does the bloodstain not work? That makes perfect sense. Rewind the fucking shit. It's dumb, like I said. The game fucking elaborates on why the correct answer is the correct answer after you have to fumble in the dark for it. And it's dumb. It's vague as fuck and it's poorly done. You can't argue that.
Which means
it's just a flaw of the
that
game.
Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Yes! I know that, you fucking retard! I know that! This is why I said I would get pissed off. Now you understand why. It's fucking dumb!
Saw in that video.
Imagine you're doing this and you had the same logic I had. You wouldn't be thinking of it like this, would you? If the thought already crossed your mind, you'd contradict he must have been killed by the press with the blood stain in the bathroom. Why would there be blood in the bathroom if he was killed with the press? That makes no fucking sense. Kaito must have been alive at the time that blood stain was made. Who else's blood stain would it be? Why would they be dragged over here to the fucking machine? Because we already established the blood leading from the bathroom went directly to the machine. So we can safely assume it's Kaito's blood, can we not? I think we fucking can. Did they all see the blood? Yes, they did. So how the fuck am I retarded and wrong by saying the fucking bloodstain from the bathroom to argue that? That makes no fucking sense. Why would the compress be the correct fucking answer with the safety function? That literally makes less sense than what I said. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not. It makes perfect sense. In fact, it makes more sense than the actual answer. This was poorly done.
Sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
Yes, I also said that.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and Exosol's remote control.
Uh-huh. What would Kokichi have gained by using the electro bomb?
It would have put Kokichi.
Which is why I think it's freaking murky! And I think I'm right.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything.
That's why this game is fucking stupid. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly why I said I would get pissed off. I told you I'm not very patient. I told you this game is fucking stupid, and it is. I enjoy the investigating, I enjoy piecing shit together and figuring shit out, but when it comes to the trials, the game goes fucking retard mode.
Also,
it's dumb as fuck. It makes no sense.
Method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
And I think Shuichi's gonna say the exact same thing I did.
What?
There's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. Found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Now I have to use the blood smear? Are you fucking serious? If so, this game is fucking retarded. Like I said, it gives you more info after you get the right answer, and it elaborates on why that answer was the correct answer at that point in time. That's a poor way to do this. It's fucking dumb. It's retarded. It's fucking stupid, dude. Where's the smear of blood?
This is it!
Oh my fucking god, you see what I mean about this stupid game? Do you see what I mean? At the time of relevancy, the bloodstain made perfect sense to say, oh, Kaito must have still been alive before he was in the fucking compress. But because this wasn't the correct answer, and the hydraulic press was, that makes it so we have to use the same information we could have used to argue that here. That's why this game sucks. Retarded shit. That's retard logic.
All the way to the press.
That's retard logic. It makes you fumble in the dark for the correct answer, and then it explains after you get the correct answer why that answer was correct. That's what I said before. Did I not say those exact words? Did I not say those exact words before the trial even started? I have a complete valid reason to be pissed off. I really do.
That was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Imagine you were playing this yourself. You would come to the same conclusion I did, and nobody can say they wouldn't, because it makes common sense. It makes total sense. Fucking god. That's why I said I would fail the trials, because they're poorly done in this game. It's fucking stupid. 1 and 2 aren't like that at all.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
Yes, we could have inferred that already when I said the fucking bloodstain on the floor leading from the bathroom instead of arguing the fucking press with the safety function, which makes less fucking sense to support the idea that Kaito must not have been dead at that point in time than the bloodstain does across the floor. Tell me I'm wrong.
the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
And I knew she would say that as well.
What?
I said, I'm pretty sure we can infer that the fucking bloodstain was Kaito's. Kokichi's clothes were stabbed, and they did have blood, but why would he lose that much blood from 2 small stab wounds?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
This is the exact kind of thing Maki would say to cover herself. We might be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. What? What piece of evidence is linked to the cause of death? The fucking sleeve?
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the hole in the coat, shit. Could you even see that in the image? So if you would have forgotten that detail, you would have just been fucking poking at random straws. But I figured the fucking coat sleeve is the most thing that pops out of the picture, so I picked that.
The small hole?
No, Kaito is dead. And I think the arrows were dipped in the poison, and that's what killed him. And he was dead before he was even in the press. But I have to argue he wasn't killed when he was put in the press. Or he wasn't killed by the press with the safety function of the press, even though that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
It's just, I told you, the logic of this game is fucking retarded. It really is. You can't argue me there because it's an actually fucking totally true statement. At the time of relevance, there are multiple correct answers, but you have to fish through the possibility of correct answers to find which one is correct, and then the game elaborates afterward on why that one is correct, and you have to use one of the other possible correct answers on something else. That's why this game is dumb.
I'm not freaking out.
The trials were poorly done. I guess you can say they're well done also in that regard, but like, that's fucking stupid. If you were playing this yourself, that would be irritating, wouldn't it? To know you have the right answer, but the right answer doesn't work, so you think it's the wrong answer, but you actually have the right idea, you just gotta use something else. Even though I ran through that, what does the fucking safety function of the compress have to deal with fucking saying Kaito wasn't actually fucking dead? Why does that make more sense than the blood trail across the floor does? I already said, unless you could argue that the bloodstain wasn't actually Kaito's, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume. I'm not fucking stupid, dude. Like, I think of this shit, and the game shits in my open mouth. It's really dumb. The weapon that left small holes in Kaito's sleeve. It's the fucking arrows, like I fucking said, dude. What? What can you do with just an arrow? Are you saying they stabbed him with it? Yes!
Oh, no.
What? How is that wrong? What? What weapon left the small hole in Kaito's sleeve? The fucking arrows! What, dude? Did I not say arrows, dude? I said arrows, did I not? What? What? How am I wrong? How is the game gonna pull its head out of its ass on this one? The arrows would make a small hole. There's a hole in Kaito's sleeve. What could the possible murder weapon be? Arrows? Wrong. Sure, This makes perfect sense. This? There's no way they made a hole with that. Why would it be crossbow, chicken? Why would it be crossbow instead of arrow? Tell me that. If I say crossbow and it's right, this game is legit retarded.
This is it.
Oh my god, this game is dumb as fuck. This game is dumb!
Was the crossbow found in the bathroom?
Why would a crossbow make a tiny hole instead of an arrow to the crossbow? Oh my fucking god, this game is legit retarded. Oh my fucking god, this game is so dumb. This is so fucking stupid, man. Do you see what I mean? It's dumb as fuck. It's dumb. No.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small.
No shit, Kibo. Forehead. Duh. You know what? 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 You know what?
Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
Do you get me now? Do you understand why the logic of this game is flawed? It makes no fucking goddamn sense at all. Do you understand? Do you see what I mean? I hope you do. It's retarded. It literally legit makes no sense.
That crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon. Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee.
If Himiko was actually the murderer of this trial, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow.
But we haven't made certain that he was shot with the crossbow or stabbed with the arrows, have we?
Well, I already know. But
I went through both possibilities.
You.
Earlier, during the investigation, I went through both possibilities. I said either he was shot with it or he was stabbed, and I explained myself on both accounts.
He's just playing with us.
Yeah, it was Himiko or Maki. Exactly.
Then let's show him that playtime is over.
Already failed this trial once because how the fuck does arguing fucking Kaito was crushed with the press with the safety function make any sense when the blood trail would be more relevant to say he was still alive before he was in the press? Hence the blood trail. How does that make more fucking sense?
Hope, despair.
This game is legit fucking stupid. The only reason I failed the trials is because the game is retarded. Honestly.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired
Bathroom window?
from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
No. Bathroom window. Fuck off, bitch. Fucking daddy issues, red and black, edgy ass fucking shit. Fuck. Get out of here with that crap. I also thought about this possibility, did I not? I said maybe he was shot through the window. Or he was stabbed with the arrows, one of the two.
But you could have shot through the window.
Which is why I got this one right, because this one is completely sensible. Like I said, some of them are vague as fuck and make no sense, other ones are super direct. Did I not say that?
And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar.
Yes.
Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including
Yep.
me!
But it's not you, Kokichi. We've already established that, and I think I'm right. Mm-hmm. I think I'm right.
Put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
No.
Is that what a detective does?
Shut the fuck up, Maki, you fucking cunt. I liked you, but now you're
Detectives
being a
always
bitch.
accuse people, even when they're friends.
She could just confess. I know she fucking killed him. She could just confess and make this really easy on me, but she's being an ass.
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class.
Because you
trial,
have to as a detective, you idiot.
You're always suspicious of your friends.
Shut up.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem
Making me
like
look
you're
like an
kind of
asshole. Maki is Edge. Look at that bitch. On edge is Edge. A razor blade. A sharp one.
When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi.
That's why I'm saying I think Maki killed Kaito to kill Kokichi. That's what I think. She
Let
killed
Despair
Kaito in an
escape.
attempt to convince
I won't
everybody
let it
that it was
win.
Kokichi who did it. And she set it up in a very specific way to make that happen.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue
Because
on
she
with the
realized she
not so
couldn't directly
boring
kill
trial.
Kokichi herself.
So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
But if she couldn't have done it herself, why stab the wounds into Kokichi? Or maybe that was necessary to make it look like he killed Kaito somehow.
That might be true, but I...
Like I told, this game is incredibly vague and it's incredibly indirect, and then you have to fumble for the correct answer, and then it explains why it's right. I told you that, so that's why I fucking suck at the trial, but I'm great at investigating. Because the trials are designed in a very retarded way. I said that before.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes. What? Are you after my small holes?
Thank you, Danganronpa. I didn't have to do anything.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone...
I'm sorry for bitching, but can you understand why this is irritating for somebody with little patience? That makes more sense than the game does. Can you see why that's frustrating? Please tell me you understand why that's annoying. I don't care if I fail, I care that it's taking 5 fucking hours to find the correct answer in a sea of possible answers. That's what pisses me off. If I had a field to narrow it down to, and there was like maybe 2 or 3 things that the possible answer could be, and I just had to fire them in like a specific place, I'd be like, okay, that's fair enough. But no, it's literally done retardedly.
Narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Exactly.
Never knew about any crossbows.
That's bullshit. You fucking did. You had to have, because you wouldn't have had the fucking black case, so I have to save Kibo's account here.
In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Uh-huh. Now I have to say Kibo's account, but on what? At least I know it's Kibo's account. It has to be.
You went to the hangar, Himiko?
I know what his account is. His account is that he saw Himiko go into the hangar with a black case, I remember.
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
So she knew about the crossbow, because of the black case. Yes.
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is
But can you
Himiko.
understand why I think this game is retarded when it comes to the trials? Investigating is fine, but when it comes to the trial, I told you I would fuck shit up. Because the game is vague. And I told you specifically it's the non-stop debates that are dumb.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
I agree.
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted! Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
Yeah, but she's more suspicious than you, Tsunugi. She's far more suspicious than Kibo. I even thought she was more suspicious than Kokichi, and I explained why.
Definitely the most suspicious.
And I agree with Himiko, she is the most suspicious. More evidence points to her than fucking Himiko. Even if Himiko does turn out to be the murderer, there's hardly any evidence that points to her, and I don't think we can just use the black case to support that it's Himiko.
You make that scary face at me. I'm not gonna get scared.
I don't think it's Himiko, I think it's fucking Maki, dude. I said it from the beginning.
Then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the
But then again, I thought it was
culprit,
Kokichi on the last one, and it wasn't, so... Well, it was, but he wasn't the one who did it.
Kokichi's the suspicious
But the intent
one.
was his, and I was right about it the whole time.
They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, but only you had access to the fucking electro grenade.
I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
We've already established that she stole one. Kokichi had 2 more. But why would he use one?
Maybe
He has no
I'm the
need to.
You're
culprit.
a culprit!
No, I have to argue what Himiko says with Kibo's account. That has to be it.
Went to the hangar.
Number 1 suspect, because I was in the hangar.
Yep.
The crossbow.
Replenishing my magic.
No, shut up.
What do you mean replenishing your magic?
Shut up.
Anyone could source around there. So I went there empty-handed.
Nope. You're fucking full of shit! You ginger bitch. Go back to Child's Play, you fucking good guy. Good girl, whatever you are.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But
Go
that's
sit
a
on your
lie,
tuffet, little Miss
isn't it?
Muffet. You're full of shit.
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
Oh, but it is.
But Kibo saw you.
Yeah.
He said you were headed toward the hangar, carrying a large black bag.
Uh-huh, I already drew these conclusions.
She must have
Yes,
known about the
Himiko
crossbow
was
because she was
definitely
carrying the
carrying
bag that
a
the
large
crossbow
black
went in.
bag.
Makes perfect sense.
No,
Again, that one's
that
really
was
direct.
probably
But some of them are
Simone
vague as
cosplaying
fuck,
me.
and it's annoying.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Yeah,
Himiko,
you're full of shit.
this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
Yeah,
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carry.
Yeah. Yeah, all you want, you bitch.
What?
I don't think it was Himiko, though. I think it was Maki, dude. I think it was Maki who killed Kaito. I think it was, dude. It makes the most sense to me. But I'm curious to see what Himiko was doing with the bag. That's what I wasn't able to figure out. Like I said, maybe Maki told her to bring it to Kaito to implicate her to throw people off Maki's trail. But
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it.
yeah, like I said, maybe she had Maki bring, or maybe she had Himiko bring it there.
Please believe me.
Then why'd you lie about it?
I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
No, I believe Himiko. I believe she brought it there, but she didn't shoot it. I went through that possibility. That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. Oh no, not this again. Fuck me. Maybe it'll be a direct one.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I didn't get the time for that, even though I shot it? Fuck you.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
Do I have to agree with didn't
That's
use?
all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy? Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
I think I have to agree with she didn't use the crossbow with the crossbow because she didn't know how to assemble it. To hit Kaito with a crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done this? That's the question. No, because she didn't know how to assemble it. Which supports that she just brought it. I think I know what to agree with and how to agree with it, because I think this one is more direct.
Yep.
Watch me get it wrong. Watch me still get it wrong and then have to do the same thing I did before. Fuck you. What? This fucking game! I shot it 3 times! I shot it 3 fucking times, dude! What the fuck? Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I shot it 3 times. You saw. Fucking, I was slowing down time and I still missed. That's how dumb this game is. Fucking retarded. Fuck you. Shut up. I think I know what to do, but...
Yeah, I totally agree.
God fucking damn it. This game is so dumb.
Yep. That's true too.
Come on, fucking say the line. Winrar. Yeah! See, that one was direct as fuck, and I explained why it was direct as fuck. So you can't call me retarded when I have to fish for an answer amidst a sea of possible correct answers. That's stupid.
She couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
Because she doesn't know how to assemble it, because we already established the crossbow has to be disassembled to fit in a case, yes?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled.
Which is why this one was super direct.
Assembled the crossbow for Maki.
But seeing the bloodstain to fucking prove Kaito was still alive before the press crushed him was fucking stupid, according to the game.
But I don't believe someone
game's
without
full of
the
fucking
proper
shit.
training could have assembled it.
Dumb.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
I also thought about that.
She didn't teach me that, right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect
She's
me.
having morality conflictments whether she should implicate Himiko or prove her innocence right now.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that. I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
I didn't think so.
See? I told you.
I
It's
did
just like
think
I said.
that she could have potentially taught Himiko how to use the crossbow, but you remember me saying I don't think she did, though. I think Maki did it.
Anyone who suspected me needs to apologize.
Like I said,
right
her
now.
carrying the case would be just to implicate her into the crime. Maki just said she wasn't going to lie, so
She changed back so fast.
I don't think
might
any
have
of the characters
whiplash
can
now.
lie except me,
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
because Maki asked her to.
I was asked to.
Booyah! Who's fucking smart? Me. Shut up, I never said that. Perhaps the person who asked was Maki. Maki Haru fucking Kawa. It was Maki, right? Why would you ask such a thing?
Damn it!
How do I know it's not you, you fucking cunt? Kaito?
That's it!
What?
Was it?
Even though it makes more sense for Maki, the murderer, to ask Himiko to carry the fucking case there, how's the game gonna pull itself out of its ass this time and explain why Kaito was the correct answer? How is it gonna do it? Unless Kaito asked Himiko to bring him the crossbow because he knew how to use it and was going to use it to escape, that makes sense.
Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar.
Uh-huh. If Kokichi wanted to imprison Kaito there, why would Kokichi have asked for the crossbow? That makes no sense. It could have either been Maki or Kaito. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Like I just fucking said. But how would you know whether it's Maki or Kaito? Maki makes a ton more sense than Kaito does, given the evidence. It's fucking retarded the way this game works. It's literally like that.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
No, she wouldn't have. So we can narrow it down to Kaito or Maki. That's why I picked Kaito after Maki. But can you agree that it makes more sense for fucking Maki to ask Himiko to bring the fucking crossbow down there to give herself a cover and implicate Himiko in her murder plot to kill fucking Kaito? Can we agree that makes more sense than Kaito asking for the fucking crossbow to try and get out away from Kokichi? Why would Kokichi have opened the door to the restroom? And obviously we established that Kaito can't climb out the window. He's sure not gonna fucking walk out of the bathroom door and be like, how do you do, Kokichi? I'm just gonna go fucking take a piss over here even though I'm in a bathroom. No. It makes the most sense for Maki to ask fucking Himiko to bring the crossbow to him. To implicate her in her murder scheme. It makes the most sense.
Of course not.
Look me in the eye and tell me I'm
Never
fucking
listen
wrong
to
in
speech.
thinking that. Whether it's the correct answer or not, tell me I'm fucking stupid for saying Maki. You can't.
'Cause I know
Exactly.
you like me.
Nuh-uh. I hate you.
Fucking stupid. This game is fucking retarded.
But I like you.
I hate that about this game. I really hate that about this game. Exactly. I think of all these possibilities beforehand. You know I do. You were there for the investigation. You remember when I said, forget the investigation because none of it's gonna mean shit in the trial? Now you know what the fuck I meant. Because you have to pick an answer that doesn't make sense over an answer that makes more sense, and then the game elaborates after you get the correct answer amidst possible answers, and then explains and freaking says why it's correct. That's why it's dumb. But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that, maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm into the story of this game, I'm into the investigations, but the trials are fucking retarded. I'm good at the minigames, but the non-stop debates are fucking dumb. They are dumb. You can't argue me with that. They're set up really stupidly. Instead of giving you, or wording it a specific way for you to draw the correct conclusion out of the possible answers, they leave it vague as fuck, so you have an idea of what the answer is, but you don't know exactly what it is, and then it explains after you get the correct answer on why it's the right answer. It's infuriating. It's fucking stupid. I've explained why. You've clearly seen it multiple times in this trial alone, and I could probably go back and point it out a fuck ton more. It's just fucking retarded.
Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason.
I still think it's fucking Maki, dude.
Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Hey!
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask
Yeah,
you
I
to
think
do
that's
this?
an important question to ask.
I think it was around evening yesterday.
Around evening yesterday, that sets up the fucking time of death, or the time of the murder plot to be carried out at nighttime yesterday, just like I said, did I not?
I was
Super
so
smart.
nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep.
Makes fucking perfect sense.
I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito
I said
called
it
out
makes
to
the
me.
most fucking sense for Maki to kill Kaito.
I got
I
startled
explained
and
why
let
and what my
myself
reasoning
go.
was.
And
I
then he
fucking
asked
said
me
all
to
the
get in
evidence.
crossbow.
I said I believe it went down like this, and this is exactly how I think it happened. So you guys know what my theory is. Those of you that were here, I'm sorry for getting pissed off, but can somebody please type in chat if they agree that this game is fucking dumb and the trials are set up very vaguely and it's very indirect and it's stupid, that they elaborate on why the correct answer is the correct answer after you get the correct answer? Can we at least have some
Kaito
mutual
asked for a
understanding there?
crossbow. Does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No.
He said
Yeah.
it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
Wait, so does Maki knew the crossbow was gone, or does she not know it was gone? Because that's gonna decide this entire trial in a way.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
Because if Maki was not aware that Himiko took the fucking crossbow... Wait, if Kaito asked Himiko to bring him a crossbow from the lab, and Maki didn't teach her how to use it, is it safe to assume that Maki had literally nothing to do with the crossbow at all?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Because if so, if Maki literally had nothing to do with it, then Himiko is most definitely the murderer of Kaito. Most definitely.
Presumably, Kaito
Because if
tried to
Maki didn't
attack
even know the
Kokichi,
fucking crossbow was
only to get
missing and she
disarmed with
didn't
the
teach
crossbow.
Himiko how to use it, I think that clears Maki entirely.
And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that? Oh, what? Kokichi's clothes? Again?
This is it!
Yeah, because it had the holes in it, right?
Remember that when we
See, I was
found
thinking about
Kokichi's
this, I said
clothes,
maybe Maki
there were
shot them
holes in the
both.
back
I
and
never
sleeve.
stopped to think they might have shot each other. Wait, no. This has gotta be fucking bullshit, and I'll tell you why right now. If that was filled with lethal poison, the arrows were dipped in lethal poison, how the fuck is Kokichi not dead if they were both shot? Unless there was no antidote in Shuichi's lab specifically for that antidote, or for that fucking poison, but there was an antidote that Kokichi had access to. Or, I had another thought, but I totally lost it because I was so focused on that.
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
If the arrows... Oh yeah, if the arrows were dipped in poison only for Kaito and not Kokichi. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the arrows could have been dipped in poison beforehand, before Kaito was given the crossbow. Kaito would have shot Kokichi first. Wait, no. Kaito would have had to have been shot first. If that were the case, because Kaito would have had the crossbow, not Kokichi, right? Unless Kokichi somehow got a hold of the crossbow first. But why would Kokichi return fire unless he was shot at first? So that makes no fucking sense, Danganronpa. That makes no sense. Unless there was only one of the arrows possibly used. And only one of the arrows was dipped in poison instead of multiple. I guess that makes sense.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And Kokichi was shot by the arrows that weren't dipped in poison, but Kaito was either stabbed or shot with one of the ones that was dipped in poison. Or the one that was dipped in poison. I guess that makes sense.
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
This fucking game pisses me off
You
sometimes.
don't
It's really
remember
dumb.
whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
No. Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? I think she knows everything. So, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. Doesn't matter what happened in the middle.
I think Maki fucking killed Kaito, dude. Yeah, thought about it, or was forced to drink it. No, that doesn't make sense. That's not Danganronpa. I don't think you know this game as well as I do. No offense, but...
Kokichi killed Kaito.
I think the arrow, at least one of them was dipped in poison.
Then
Maybe not all
let's hurry up
three,
and
but I
vote.
think at least one of them was.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit
No,
is.
we fucking don't! Shut up! God.
You sure about that?
It's starting to fucking piss me off.
Huh?
I'm not gonna take you to the Love Hotel if you don't shut your fucking mouth, Maki. No McDonald's on the way home. No Happy Meal.
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment
It's
value,
fucking stupid.
so
I told you, I can
encourage
think
to
of all this shit at the
really
time.
think about
But when it comes
things.
to the trial, I have no fucking idea.
After all, there should be some mysteries that
Seriously, if
still
Maki doesn't
matter.
shut her fucking mouth, she's not coming to the Love Hotel.
For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
If this is a triple mindfuck and it's actually Kaito in the Exisal, I'm gonna be really mad.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from
Or
the
maybe
exisal
somebody
and
else is the mastermind and it's not Kokichi at all, like I thought.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this Exisal has a voice changer.
Fuck this game! Why are they doing this? Why? What's the point now? Now it's just bastardizing its own fucking thing that it did for funsies for no reason.
Ha!
It
Because
what?
of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The Luminary of the Stars has arrived! This time for real!
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito! I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Maybe Maki made Kaito play along so she could do what I originally thought and frame Kokichi for Kaito's murder and Kaito is actually alive.
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him?
Or Kaito's actually dead.
That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
No, Kaito doesn't talk like
I
that
can't
though.
move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Okay, that would make sense. I could believe that.
That so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
Fuck off! I'm up.
What?
You're a cocksucker. You're gonna make me fucking prove whether it's Kokichi or Kaito in that Exisal.
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
God fucking... fuck this game. This fucking game can suck my dick. Kaito is alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? I don't fucking know! Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. Yeah, soon is the fucking kicker. And the health. Can't look away from the truth, I can. Fucking no. 50-50 shot. Okay, I got it wrong. Trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have
Hey,
points to
what's the
Kaito.
matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
That's why I said Kaito doesn't talk like that. He has a very definitive speech pattern.
Good. This is
But of course I was gonna get it wrong
already more
50-50
entertaining.
because I second-guessed myself and thought it could be Kokichi, potentially.
Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Okay, I'm good at this minigame, so I shouldn't die here, but the fucking trials are annoying, dude. Just the way they're set up is sometimes really retarded. When it's vague is what pisses me off, and it's always vague during non-stop debates. If it's the sword game where you have to literally contradict it with the truth blade, that's usually fine. But it's the non-stop debates specifically that fucking kill me in this stupid game. It's specifically the non-stop debates. If I'm gonna play this game again, I'm literally gonna have to remember how every trial goes, because I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired of having to fish for the correct answer in a sea of possible correct answers. It's really annoying. Because you just don't know what goes where. It's impossible to tell. Oh my god, really?
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
Please tell me that's correct.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
Oh yeah,
An
why
arrow
the-
hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Why are
Fuck me! I couldn't tell!
Why?
No, I had to put alive there. God damn it!
Inside that exisal.
Fuck.
I want to believe Kaito.
Fucking stupid because of what they say it could be two things. Oh my fucking
I
god!
suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
Fucking god, I hate that shit.
The exisal, we can't
Keep the
confirm
keyword out of multiple fucking phrases, you fucking asshole. It's fucking stupid. It's so annoying when the game does that. And you recognize it after you do it too. That's the annoying thing.
Watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got
I understand now why thinking it was Kokichi was fucking retarded, but I didn't think of it at that point in time. Because I forgot about Kaito being crushed on video.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Fucking god.
Why are you?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't
Fucking-
support the claim that Kaito
I totally
is still
forgot
alive.
we saw a video of Kaito being crushed, otherwise I wouldn't have said Kokichi at all. Fuck you. God damn it, dude. I knew it was Kaito because of the fucking video. Should have thought about that, but I
don't
didn't at the time because
wanna
I'm dumb.
believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that.
See, that's
Kaito
one I can
must
admit
be
I'm
alive.
retarded for. That is one mistake I can admit I'm retarded for. That's not the game's fault at all. It gave me everything to draw that conclusion with no bullshit, and I just picked the wrong answer because I didn't think because I'm a retard. That's fair.
I hate it.
That's
So
fine.
much.
But when it's super vague and there could be possible right answers, multiple right answers, it's just dumb.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at,
It's
Shuichi,
literally fucking stupid when
must
it
be
does
no
that, and I'm
mistake.
sorry for getting pissed off, but you can see why. I've explained myself several times.
Then
So I'm not gonna
someone here
apologize anymore, but it's fucking annoying. This game's stupid.
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational.
I'm very irrational because this game makes me irrational because it's set up
We need to
dumb.
get to the truth of
And I've
Kaito's
explained
death.
why multiple times, and I'm not gonna do so again.
Yeah, just
Literally just fucking retarded in some points. Like I said, some of the shit is really direct and it's totally sensible, and then other times it's dumb. And then it explains after why, or afterward why it's the correct answer, with more shit, and it's just
Getting
stupid.
back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
That's a good point.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Wait, maybe Kokichi stabbed himself with arrows to make the trial more interesting? Is that a possibility?
I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin.
God fucking damn it. No, not another. No, oh my god, not this again. Probably gonna die again.
When the crossbow fired,
Yeah.
what was even going on?
If you need to
Fuck you! Shot that 3 times and the game fucking
Possession first,
fucked my ass.
he probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Yeah.
Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken.
Yeah.
The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Yeah.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
That's wrong!
Thank Christ.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
Yeah, then why were there 3 at the scene unless Maki was involved? So, if that's the case, Maki is lying! If that's the case, Maki said she had nothing to do with the crossbow, unless Kokichi brought the other arrows. But if Kokichi didn't know Kaito would have a crossbow, which he wouldn't have, there wouldn't have been time to go grab other arrows, so that must mean Maki was lying, right? Am I safe to assume that? Yes? Because Himiko's playing it off like she gave Kaito 1 arrow, and I believe she gave Kaito 1 arrow. But that would mean that Maki lied earlier saying, oh, I didn't teach her how to use the crossbow. No, she could have said that, but she said, I didn't know anything about a crossbow. I remember her saying that.
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong!
That would mean that Maki was lying earlier, and that would implicate her as the murderer and clear fucking Himiko entirely, and we've already come to the conclusion that it can either be Himiko or Maki. I think it's fucking Maki. Said it from the fucking beginning, I'll say it again.
Well then, that's strange, because...
There were 3 arrows. Yes.
3 arrows in the back room, remember?
Yes.
3? I know I only gave him 1!
If she only gave him 1, that entirely clears her completely. Like I said, Kokichi could have brought the arrows himself, but we've established there was only 1 crossbow, and I think he's bullshitting about that, and Kokichi didn't bring the arrows at all. Also, how would he have known that Himiko was going to give Kaito a crossbow? He would have had to have known about that, and he wouldn't have allowed that, so that doesn't make any sense. Why would fucking Kokichi bring the arrows? Unless it was to make the fucking trial more interesting, but I don't think Kokichi is the murderer. If that's the case, that implicates only Maki as the murderer.
Kaito even told me to
That's the only
bring
possible
one.
solution. She was the
Then
only
one
one with the
to avoid
grenades and a
fighting.
reason to use them. She used her electro hammer. That's why she had the fucking knife on her in the fucking dining hall instead of the hammer that she was supposed to have because she insisted on bringing the knife. And that makes perfect fucking sense. She had the electro bomb. She had access to the hammer. Everything fucking points to Maki at this point. There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here? I think I already figured it out.
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Nah.
Why
No.
would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire?
Exactly.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene.
Yes.
And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
Yes.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Yes.
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. No, my current thought wouldn't make sense. No, that wouldn't make sense. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Please, yeah, I was gonna say, please be the taxi game. I'm usually pretty good at this. Because this gives me time to think. I've only seriously fucked this up one time. And that's when I got, like, 3 wrong answers. No, I got, like, 2 wrong answers in a row, I think. I got it either wrong 2 or 3 times. And then the game explained why the one that I picked last was correct, like it always does, usually. I say like it always does, but sometimes it's super fucking direct and sometimes it's really vague. But I'm good at this game, so... How did I not get both? How did I not get both? Fuck you, game. I'm clearly getting both. Not falling for that. You go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna fall for that. I'll fall for hitting the wall, because I'm a fucking idiot. I should be able to get, like, all these, I think. Oh, there we go. 1! Why is this a question? That's retarded. There's 3 phases, so that's good, at least. I think Maki did it, dude. I think it makes the most sense. Fucking don't put numbers, put letters. Good! Yeah, the one game I'm fucking good at. Besides this, I'm good at the mind. That's what I'm really good at. I'm good at this and that, but... Nope. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna get that other one, based on the angle I turned. There was nothing I could do there. Fuck you, I missed that. Oh, shit. God fucking, I didn't know they were gonna move backward, you cunt! Whatever. Could have gotten this done way sooner with that, but whatever. No, fuck off, Monica. Gonna go for the ones that aren't moving. All the arrows inside the hangar, yes. What? Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No. Because if Himiko only gave him 1 arrow, why would all the hangars be in there at the start? That doesn't make any sense. No? I mean, I guess there could have been arrows in there, and Kaito plotted to use the crossbow from the beginning. But somebody gave him the crossbow. Kaito asked for the crossbow. Yeah, all 3 arrows couldn't have been in there from the beginning, but the other 2 could have been, potentially. Can't say that they couldn't. There's no proof of that. Fuck you. What, dude? No, fuck you, fuck this game. Fuck that, that's bullshit, you're garbage, fuck off. Suck my dick, that's bullshit. That's not my fault right there, that was the fucking game entirely. Entirely the game right there. Fuck off. How am I missing these, dude? I'm going right into them. Like, come on. That one I missed, clearly, but... That one I should get, this one I should get, based on the fucking rotation, this one I should get. Who brought the 2 arrows? Maki. Or Kokichi? I don't fucking know. It's either Maki or Kokichi. A third party, I'm gonna guess. Good! That's why I said Maki or Kokichi. Himiko was there, Kokichi was there, and the third party was there. And I was like, okay, so...
That the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
Maki.
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Why are you saying that?
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Because they were dipped in poison.
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly,
Maybe Maki and Kaito got into a fight about whether or not Kokichi should die or something. And that's why Kaito ended up dead, because she shot him with poison arrows or something, because she couldn't get through to him or something. And she said she would kill Kokichi no matter what. So if Kaito stood in the way of that, she would have killed Kaito to kill Kokichi. So is my initial thought correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, clearly Kaito didn't want to fight, so Kaito would have defended Kokichi saying we shouldn't kill him, and Maki would have been like, no, that little shit needs to die.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
Exactly.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Like I originally thought, yes.
Impossible. there was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yes.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Not if you entered it with an exocell. It's completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might have been another way, some way that we haven't figured out yet. Overlooking something, I think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? The exocell. EXIXAL, or SAL. I got it. What? Oh, it's triangle. This I? No, damn it. I thought it was an I. I just saw a line. I know it's exosol. I know that. What? That was an I, motherfucker! I saw it! Fuck you, game. Taking my health. Fuck you, even though I know what it is. Is it not spelled with an I? What?! Give me an I! Thanks. Can I finally get this right before the Hangman Gambit even popped up, please? Because I'm already smarter than the fucking game. Fuck you, I knew what it was before the Hangman's Gambit, but because it doesn't give me an I gotta fucking take damage? Okay, cool. I guess I didn't have to take damage, but I thought the L was an I. That's why I second guessed myself. I was like, I could have sworn it was spelled with an I, not two A's, but whatever. I already thought this through because, again,
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier.
smart as shit.
That shouldn't have been a problem for any
Don't
of the
click that.
exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosol.
But how would they get access to an exosol? That doesn't make sense.
Because they can't conclude that the exosol was hit with the hammer. They're not going to be able to conclude that for themselves with common sense, so I'm going to have to do it for them.
So was this
And am I going to have to fucking guess 30 times at what the correct answer is and where to hit it? Yes.
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
Well,
No.
I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar is where the exosols are supposed to be stored.
So a person inside an exosol, the alarm wouldn't go off.
It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security
I
system
already thought of this
catch 'em.
earlier because I'm fucking smart. And the game
This
sucks.
would be a hassle to leave the exosol
I could
every
make this
time
game
you have
better
to put
than the
it
game was
away.
made. I'm gonna say that right now. Because I wouldn't do that fucking, multiple possible answers for a thing shit. I'd be like, yeah, there's one possible answer. You gotta reason through why it's the right answer. Here you go.
Exosol and enter the hangar?
But I wouldn't give you options that also fucking made sense with another option to be used somewhere else, because I'm not a cunt!
Can just anyone pilot an
Game
exosol?
creators? Don't get me wrong, I love these games, but it is fucking stupid with that. It really is.
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosol and infiltrated the hangar.
Yep.
That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
Yep, Maki, you fucking bitch.
Told you, that's impossible.
No, it's not, you fucking idiot. Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's...
How, little Miss
Impossible.
Killer Pants? How?
What?
Love to know.
Possible.
Are you gonna bullshit your way out of this, or try to?
How'd you even get close to an exosol without it trying to kill you?
Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Because she's the fucking murderer, idiot. No, don't give me this again. Fuck my life, dude. How many times is it gonna give me this? Hatch's electronic
Someone
lock.
was piloting the exosol. They
Used,
could have used it to enter the hangar.
It's not possible.
it's either the hammer or the fucking Hatch's electronic
Is
lock.
operating the exosol?
I don't know which one. It's one of those two, but I don't know which. Depends on how many things I have to argue or contradict.
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And
Yeah,
they
that's
were
not
all
wrong.
moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Wait, there were 4 outside the fucking hangar? Were there 4?
Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
I saw
There's
3.
no way to stop an exisal. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
Electro hammer? What? It's impossible to enter a moving exisal unless you're someone who can control them with a remote, or you hit them with the fucking hammer!
Oh no!
How am I wrong?
If someone was piloting the exisal, they could have used it to enter the hammer.
What?
That's not possible.
Do I have to contradict with the exisals protecting Monokuma? Let's see what that says. Day before the body was discovered, the exisals surrounding Monokuma in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control Kokichi had. That tells me nothing.
Getting the exisal? Really
God.
that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisals.
Yes. I don't know what I have to use, and I don't know where I have to use it.
I was controlling them remotely.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Do I have to contradict
There's
that?
no way to stop an exisal. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
Maybe I have to contradict what
You're right, it's impossible.
Kibo says with used electro hammer, because he says they were still recharging. But I don't think that's incorrect. I think they were
someone was
recharging at
piloting
that
the
time,
exisal,
so I don't know why this would be
Could have
correct.
used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Let me try using this and see if it
Is
works.
operating the
If this doesn't work, I'm legit gonna look up the answer just because I don't want to do this stupid fucking bullshit where I have to guess multiple possible correct answers. I don't want to do that. It's
Outside
just
the hangar,
stupidly
there
set
were
up.
4 exisals. And they were all moving too.
Get all the time I can.
I was controlling them remotely.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were recharging.
Yay, it worked. Thank fuck. Cool, now I don't have to look anything up.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged.
Oh, again, I must have skipped a step because I know the electro hammer was used. But they can't investigate for themselves and have the knowledge that an electro hammer was used, so I have to do it for them. So again, I'm trying to skip steps. But you don't think about that when you're reasoning this through logically and you've already come to the conclusion of multiple things, do you? No, you don't. You literally cannot skip any steps at all.
Hammer used by the third party?
No shit.
You fucking rugrat.
Disable an exisal.
Yes, I think so.
Oh my fucking god, dude, really. I could just save myself like multiple hours of time and be like, yep, this person did it. But nope, can't do that because that's not how the game is.
When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exisals.
Uh-huh, so there weren't fucking... Oh yeah, so there were 4. Okay, fair enough. So Maki's telling the truth there. Fair enough.
But this morning, there were only 3.
Like I said, I'm sorry I'm getting fucking irritated, but it's purely the non-stop debates and how vague they can be that pisses me off. That's it.
Shuichi is getting warmer.
I think it's Maki, you fucking
How about you say the
purple-tipped
answer
prick.
right now? Who
It's
did
Maki.
it? Who is this third
It's
party?
Maki! I'll say it right now, it's fucking Maki, dude! The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. Is it what I said earlier about how she didn't have the hammer with her in the fucking dining hall, maybe? Saw 4 exisals at the scene yesterday when I went up to meet with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. Which means somebody must have disabled one of the exisals with a hammer. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. I already surmised that, because I'm not a retard. There's only one person among us that I think could do that. Bleep, 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 bleep. You fucking idiot bitch.
It's you.
It's fucking you, Maki. Yep.
You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's Maki?
Yup! It's fucking Maki, boy.
Saying.
Remember what Kokichi said.
It's fucking you, bitch. I know you're the murderer. I fucking know you are. Either that or Kaito accidentally killed himself, but I don't think that's correct, because if he accidentally killed himself, what would have been the point of putting him in the press? That makes no sense. Unless Kaito wanted to destroy the evidence that he killed himself, and he put himself in the press, I guess that makes sense. But we already established Kaito must have been dead before. We've already established that he must have been dead before the press, so he couldn't have climbed in there himself, so the only person that would have put him in there is somebody who murdered him. No, I don't blame you, because my outbursts make absolute fucking sense, don't they? Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me that every outburst I have hasn't made
The
sense.
electro hammer needs to be recharged
At the point in time that it happens.
after it runs out of battery.
Except for the one with Kokichi and Kaito, which I already said was my fault. I'm a fucking idiot because I forgot about the video footage. That's my fault.
That hammer was
That's
used
my
last
fault.
afternoon.
But the rest of this has not been my fault at all, and you can't say that it has. Why do I have to argue safety function of the compress when we already saw Kaito being fucking crushed by the thing? When the fucking blood spill makes more sense to be wiped across the floor to establish the fact that Kaito was still alive before being in the compress. That's dumb. These games totally intentionally mislead you and leave out vital shit and make you focus on the wrong shit. Exactly. That's what pisses me off. That's the dumb shit. This is much better. Yeah, I already went through this. I was like, why did she insist on taking the knife rather than the hammer?
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was, you stupid four-eyed bitch.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki.
Exactly. And what purpose would they get out of the electro hammer besides committing the murder of Kaito Momota? Luminary of the
That leads me
stars.
to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
Has to be.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
Yeah.
You got
Could've.
a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab. Disabled
Now
the
Maki's gonna
exoskeleton
try and say, oh, I'm
electro
innocent because of this, and we're gonna have to argue that, aren't we?
Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill you, Maki.
Yep, She's gonna try and defend herself, and we're gonna have to weed through her bullshit, just like I thought.
Why are you doing this?
Because you're a murderer! Again.
Why
What?
are you getting in my way?
I know you want to kill Kokichi and get him out of our lives, but we can't let you do that, because if that's the case, and we get the murderer wrong, we're all dead anyway, so what the fuck's the point?
Maki, what are you?
Yes, I'm the third party.
Duh! I could have told you that. Could have told you that before the fucking trial even started.
I admit to going into the hangar with an exasol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone.
Bullshit.
culprit.
Bullshit. 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 Why? Why are you not the culprit? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. How? Crossbow, 3 arrows, large black case,
You're
electro
right.
bomb, poison. Electro bomb.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol
Fuck this
to enter
game.
the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However,
This game is fucking dumb because I'm slicing the words clearly, and the fucking game is making them hit me anyway.
you're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the
Fuck you! Oh my god!
However, I'm not
What the fuck?
because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Thank you.
Crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you
Was the
mean?
poison the murder weapon, and the
The
crossbow
arrows
was
left
just part of
holes
it
in
like I
the
thought?
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Okay, I can understand that.
An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Unless they were dipped in
That's why
poison.
the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
Uh-huh. I knew she would try and weasel out of it with some bullshit. I knew she would. I think it's poison. I don't want to think Maki is the culprit. I want to believe her, but the way she's scrambling to defend
The
herself.
arrows left holes in her clothes.
She's the fucking culprit, my boy.
Think about the locations
I
of
almost
the
said
wounds.
something else. I'm sorry about
They
that.
were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots
Fuck you.
wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
That's bullshit. Because of the poison. The arrows were dipped in the fucking poison. Who's smart? Me. That's right. Don't clip that.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit. If it were
Serious, don't clip
poison.
that.
Poison?
Uh-huh. I already went through this as well.
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation.
Uh-huh.
There was just a little less in the bottle than before.
Yep.
That poison had been applied to those arrows.
Oh, you know what? I understand the fucking antidotes now. The poison was just mixed with the antidotes, but none of the antidotes were for that poison, so they were just all mixed together.
It would have been lethal, no matter where.
And that's what the connective is.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
No.
What's the matter?
How can she
Why
argue
don't
it?
you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit? There's no way she is. Cause why would
Oh,
she
why
kill Kaito?
indeed. I already figured she killed Kaito because I'm smart from the beginning. Maybe she killed him and she didn't want to kill him, but she had to kill him to get rid of Kokichi. Maybe that's what it is.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
Yep.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial.
Yep.
She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Yup.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Kaito.
I was wrong!
What? She murdered Kaito to get rid of Kokichi. How does that not make any fucking sense? What, all of us?
That's it!
Fuck this game in the ass!
All of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
I said that earlier. I said if the fucking outcome of the trial was wrong, we'd all die anyway. What's the point? Maki would fucking die too. We'd all die. She's sacrificing all of us to kill Kokichi.
Then by hiding the truth...
I guess that's
Maki was trying to
technically
get us to
right, but
arrive at the wrong answer.
that's just fucking dumb as hell.
Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Because, given the rules of the game, that's the only thing that would happen. She wouldn't want to kill you guys, but if she had to get rid of Kokichi, she would. Just like I said, she would have sacrificed Kaito to get rid of Kokichi because she said she'd do anything to fucking do it. I thought she meant by killing Kaito, not fucking killing all of us.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
So if Maki wanted to get rid of fucking Kokichi, she would have to pull this elaborate shit, right?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
So I guess that explains why that's the correct answer, and again, I'm retarded because I jumped the gun on something, so that makes sense.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here.
Yep.
Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
Yeah, well, I've been semi-dependable thus far.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
Yes.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
What?
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it.
So we have to sacrifice ourselves voluntarily to kill Kokichi? Is that what you're telling me?
So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone.
She's definitely the murderer, we know this.
Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy.
Don't say Kaito and rub off on me in the same sentence, please.
Then, what really happened?
I don't like that.
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
Sounds like a fucking dog toy that squeaks.
Began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start
Kaito
narrating
wanted to
things, you're
sacrifice
ruining the
himself.
mood.
Because he was going to die anyway. Is that what it is?
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Or is it if you already know the outcome? Like I do. Trial, yeah. Suspension, yeah. Intermission, fair enough. I told you, I can figure out the entire fucking investigation and then I'll fuck it up at the trial. What did I say? What did I say? What did I tell you before the trial started? That's why the trial pisses me off. It's exactly why it pisses me off. Vague fucking answers, and then the game goes back on itself and explains why it's the correct answer with more information that you don't have to conclude the correct answer in the first place. It's retarded.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell.
Oh shit. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. That was a quickie. Didn't expect that. I'm sorry for bitching so much, but like I said, you guys can understand why this shit is frustrating, yes. Flashback light became the motive.
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
But Kaito wanted to stop you, didn't he?
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You are naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow.
Yep.
And broke into the hangar with an exisal.
Uh-huh.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
Okay.
I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Okay. But then that would mean that Kokichi would be dead too, because the arrows were coated in poison, yes?
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
Yes, so how the fuck did Kokichi unpoison himself? I fucking said this earlier, that doesn't make any sense, but now I'm guessing the game's gonna elaborate via story on why I was wrong, right?
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Okay, so you're telling me that she took a lethal poison that would kill somebody, which we've already established, but it wouldn't kill them immediately, so she could get a confession from Kokichi before he died.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
That's fucking retarded.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
No shit! Just kill him regardless with how much he's fucked you all over.
Talking about remnants of despair?
He's killed your friends, he's fucking lied a ton, he's been a prick. Fucking kill him.
I don't understand anything.
If he was indeed the mastermind, why not just fucking kill him and get it over with, and then fucking die if he wasn't the mastermind? And sacrifice yourself if you wanted to kill him so bad. That doesn't make any fucking sense. This game is done.
Anyway, it. Already know it's all meaningless. And that
I don't think Kokichi's the mastermind. I think that's fucking bullshit. I still think it's fucking bullshit. I'm still convinced it's bullshit. And I have reason to believe I'm right.
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
Kaito jumped in the way, I'm guessing. Fucking god, this game's stupid as hell.
What?
Predictable. Like I said, Kaito would have defended Kokichi, and he wouldn't have wanted Maki to kill him. I said that earlier, did I not? Yep, I already accounted for that, Shuichi, because I know how Kaito is.
Why? Why would Kaito protect
Clearly, I know the
Kokichi?
characters better than you, who should know the character better than me.
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
Uh-huh.
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
I also went through this possibility, but because there was no antidote, Kaito died. I said maybe Maki made an attempt to fucking save his life with an antidote. Did I not? Did I fucking not?
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used strychnine poison to torture
No,
Kokichi's
because she didn't
grandfather,
intend it for
but I
Kaito, that's
planned to
why.
kill him from the start.
Yeah, she had murderous intent. She's the fucking murderer, dude! And Kaito's death was accidental. Like I said, he sacrificed himself, just like I said.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You couldn't save Kaito.
You what?
Couldn't save Kaito!
I ended up killing Kaito.
Uh-huh. Predictable fucking game.
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
Wait, so Maki maybe didn't technically kill Kaito. Maybe Kaito put himself in the press. And did all that shit himself. So Maki wouldn't be considered a murderer, because maybe the press is what killed him. Maybe he killed himself with the press before the poison. Is that what happened?
I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom
I
window.
also went through the possibility of it being a suicide with Kaito, did I not? But I already established that Maki had to have been a part of it. I said she's the only one who could have pulled it off. Kokichi doesn't make any sense. There's no motivation. For Maki, I could understand the motivation entirely. Like I said, she wanted to kill Kokichi. I didn't think she would want to sacrifice Kaito to do it.
Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
Good night, D. Sorry for bitching so much. Have a good night, buddy.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Oh shit, really?
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one
Oh, he
antidote!
drank the antidote himself. Oh my god, this kid is fucked.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
He's the hero.
He already went to space.
And yes, he did go to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, that feels so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
Kokichi drank the fucking antidote himself.
Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blacken for this case, you know. The Blacken who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Yeah, not intentionally though, so maybe Kaito knew Maki was going to be the Blackened, and before he could die by the poison, he crushed himself in the fucking thing.
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
So maybe he asked Maki for the electro bomb so he could short-circuit the machine and kill himself.
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Uh-huh, called it. Called it. Did I not call it?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki.
Did I not call it?
The situation just got way worse. Huh. Maki is gonna become the black and responsible for killing
Yep.
you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me.
This
Run,
kid is
Makiro.
seriously fucked up.
Just
Jesus Christ.
Hurry up and run. Run! And live. You gotta live.
Like I said, Kaito committed suicide and sacrificed himself to save Maki. I knew it.
But I refuse to give up.
So Maki would have been the murderer had Kaito not done this, so I was correct that Maki would have been considered the murderer. Again, I was right. But then again, I also assumed the possibility that it could have been a suicide, even though Maki was involved. Did I not say
I tried
that?
to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
Uh-huh, I also figured that out.
In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
Although I thought she did it deliberately to destroy it to hide herself.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered.
Yep.
I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial.
And all of us.
In
Thanks.
exchange for all of your lives.
Thanks,
So
Best friend.
that's what happened.
bitch.
Then Kokichi, knowing
Because
what
you were
he
letting
knew,
your feelings for
still
fucking
lets
Kaito get in the
Maki
way,
cover
because
up
your
her
little
crime.
fucking assassin panties were wet, we all have to die. Alright, thanks.
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
No, she didn't do that.
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
Dare you make fun of him? You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer!
She brought the knife with her?
Fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosoul. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
Yep.
So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
This is the most fucked up Danganronpa by far, though, I will
You can
say
vote
that.
for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm?
Nah, that's gotta be bullshit.
life
Kaito
depends
must
on
have
this
crushed himself
too.
in the hydraulic press. Like I said, he must have short-circuited it with the fucking electro bomb. Although no, he couldn't have, because Maki already threw it to get us in, right?
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
Maybe Kokichi crushed Kaito and Kokichi's actually the murderer, but he wants to make it look like Maki is?
No, we can't vote yet.
Okay, thank
we
God.
don't have the whole truth.
Thank God. Thank you, Shuichi,
This
for being
case
fucking
isn't over.
thorough.
Huh?
Eh.
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Yeah?
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. This? Okay, fuck you. I don't know. Time to guess answers, everybody! Time to guess answers, because I don't know what it is, because the game's vague as fuck. Again.
That's it! Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh, I see. If you would attack the panel, the alarm would go off? Is that it?
Oh yeah!
I didn't think that's how it worked.
Someone got close to the shutter.
What's up, Sky? You just missed a fuckload of bitching, like a hurricane of bitching,
I was
so,
too
hello.
focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
So did Kokichi kill Kaito and not her?
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Oh, and Kokichi's trying to get us to kill Maki, but he's actually the Blacken like I thought.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy.
Is that it?
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without
How am I?
question.
Other than this fucking game being absolutely retarded sometimes, I'm doing fine. But when the game is retarded, it's really frustrating. I don't know if you know how Danganronpa works, but basically you have to pick a correct answer amidst a sea of confusing bullshit. There can be possible multiple correct answers, but you have to pick a specific one, and then the game elaborates with more information as to why that's the correct answer instead of something else that could have equally qualified as a correct answer. Does that make any sense?
Like I told you,
That's what this game does. That's what makes this game retarded. If it didn't do that, it would be perfectly fine and I could understand. But because it does that, it makes the process way more difficult, way more fucking infuriating for no reason. It's just dumb. Must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Your head hurts because of that? Game gives you information to draw a conclusion. You draw a conclusion. You have answer that explains why your conclusion makes sense. Game says your conclusion makes no sense. You question why. Game gives you more information than it gave you before for story to explain why correct answer was correct answer, even though your correct answer would have made sense. Does that make sense? With that, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy the Be Right Back screen with stocking from Panty and Stocking on it, and I'll be back in a minute. Anyway, Sky, I hope that clears it up. But you understood me the first time. I'm just saying my head hurts because that sounds fucking stressful. Imagine playing it. Imagine fucking playing it, dude. It's so nightmarish. It's fucking literally nightmarish. It really is. It's so annoying. Because you're under pressure, you have health and you have a time limit. And now here's another one, so you're gonna understand, maybe, depending on how direct this one is.
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
Got R2
And I
remake
tried
today?
to destroy
Awesome.
the control panel with my knife.
Yeah?
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Yeah?
If you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have acted.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking look up this answer, because I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fucking shit. I'm not going through all this crap. Weak spot, argue point, 100% certainty. Truth bullet, electro bomb. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Look how much easier that becomes. Thanks. I'm just gonna do that every time from now on, and I don't give a shit. And I'll let the story unfold around what the correct answers are. Is everybody okay with that? Because if I can do that, then I won't bitch anymore at all. Okay?
Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Yes, I also went through this possibility.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason
Wait, why would
Kokichi
Kokichi
want
sacrifice
the alarm.
himself to kill Kaito, though? Because that's the only other circumstance, if Kaito didn't kill himself. Or are we just exploring the possibility that Kokichi did it and we're eventually going to rule it out? We know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
Maybe the objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... Oh, time to do this again. Fun. Disable the press's safety function? Yeah. I also said this, dude! I said this way earlier. You can rewind it. I went through this and I said an electro bomb would disable the fucking function of the fucking machine. Did I not? Did I not say that earlier? That's why I figured it was Maki in the first place. Said the only other person with electro bombs is Kokichi. I went through that, didn't I?
Deactivate the safety function?
Wait, but would one bomb not do it? Or is it just that it's two different bombs?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system.
It would have taken down the press as well.
It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety
Yes,
function.
I went through this earlier, Mr. Shuichi.
That's true, but why would he do that?
To kill Kaito, but why?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that.
To get us to frame Maki? Or to get us to pick
I'm
Maki?
right. It means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
Right.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? Credibility of the death video? Oh, crap. I don't know.
I was wrong!
Why am I saying the bomb affected the fucking video directly? That doesn't make sense. This? Oh, fucking god. I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking randomly pick shit. Well,
That's it!
I got it wrong twice, and now I'm smart! Look at me! I'm Shuichi!
fuck off. Fuck this game.
What?
Wait, what? If Kaito didn't die by the fucking press, and he didn't die by the poison, then what did he die by?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Oh, I see, and this explains why we couldn't examine the body and why it was crushed in the press. I guess that makes sense. So he didn't die by poison, and he didn't die by the press. So maybe we can assume that he was killed by something else completely. That would make Maki not the Blackened at all. The cause of death can now be... can I pause? I can't pause. I'm gonna look at the answer. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Is it possible to tell what killed Kaito? What? Hydraulic press? Or are we gonna say that Kaito killed himself with the hydraulic press, like I said before?
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
Like I said, he could have killed himself with the press before the poison killed him. Did I not say that?
What? He could have?
So am I wrong by looking up the answer? No.
If the safety was off, the
Would I have
press
been
could
able to
crush
think of that at
Kaito
that given point
while he was
of
still
time?
alive.
No.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter.